Hi students, welcome to Adhiman online class, 12th standard mathematics. Now see example 12.3, 12th chapter discrete mathematics. Verify the first one closure property, second one commutative property, third one associative property, fourth one existence of identity, and the fifth one existence of inverse for arithmetic operation. Subtraction minus on set of all integer is a solution. Here Z means what? Set of all integers, and binary operator is minus. Minus means subtraction. Binary operator is subtraction. So now closure property. For every m comma n belongs to Z. M comma n belongs to Z. So m minus n is also belongs to Z. So if you take any one example, 2 comma 3, what? 2 minus 3 is what? Minus 1. Minus 1 is also integer. So therefore minus subtraction is closed on set of all integer. So first closure property is true. Okay, next. Second one commutative property. For every m comma n belongs to Z. So now we have to choose two elements. Take m equal to 2 and n equal to 3. We can choose any elements. Okay. So commutative property means left side m minus n. M minus n is equal to what? 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Take it equation 1. So next part is what? N minus m. 3 minus 2 is what? 1. Equation number 2. So from 1 and 2, minus 1 and plus 1 are not equal. So m minus n is not equal to n minus n. M minus n is not equal to n minus 1 m. So therefore the commutative property does not satisfy. So subtraction is not commutative on Z. Minus is not commutative on Z. So that is the second property. And then third property, associative property. For every m comma n, and then third element is p belongs to set of all integers. So now take m is 2, n is 3, p is 4. Simple assumption. Okay. Now take right hand side of associative property. Here m minus of n minus m. Here star means star operator is what? Binary operator. That means subtraction. So m minus of n minus p is equal to 2 minus of 3 minus 4. So 2 minus, first split, subtract the brace term. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. So minus and minus plus. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So m minus of n minus p is equal to what? 3. Take it equation number 3. So next right hand side part. M minus n minus p is equal to what? M minus n of minus p is equal to what? 2 minus 3 of minus 4. First we solve minus brace term. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Minus 1 minus 4 is minus 5. So m minus of minus p is equal to minus 5. So right side part is minus 5, left side part is 3. So those are equal. Sorry, those are not equal. So from 3 and 4, m minus of n minus p is not equal to m minus n of minus p. So these two parts are not equal. So therefore subtraction is not associative on Z. Subtraction not associative on Z. Okay, now see fourth subdivision, students. Existence of identity property. Existence of identity property. Let m belongs to Z. And E is the identity element. Is the identity element. By the definition of identity, m star E is equal to m, which is equal to E star m. Here star is subtraction. So m minus E is equal to m, which is equal to E minus m. Okay, now take first part. M minus E is equal to what? M. So here minus E is equal to m, take right hand side. M minus n, that is 0. Minus E is equal to 0, E is equal to 0. So here the one of the identity element is 0. Another one here, take another part. E minus m is equal to m. So here E as it is equal to m plus m, that is 3m. E is equal to 3m. So here m is the arbitrary element on it. Arbitrary element means E has some more elements are there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. But our theorem is shown the identity element is unique. The identity element is unique by the theorem. Okay, here the identity element is equal to what? 0 and 2m. So the identity element is not unique in this question. So therefore, subtraction has no identity element on Z. Subtraction has no identity element on Z. So therefore the identity element does not exist on a set. Identity element does not exist on a set. So therefore the identity property is not satisfied. The identity property is not satisfied. So next, the fifth one is what? Existence of inverse property. Existence of inverse property. So if the identity property is not satisfied, we cannot discuss inverse property. The identity element is known, then only inverse element is discussed. Okay. So the existence of inverse property says, if the identity element is not satisfied, we cannot discuss inverse property. We cannot discuss inverse property. That is the example 12.3 students.